All right, folks, it's official. March 27, 2023, and Binance has just been sued by the CFTC. Folks, let's get right on into it. The market is actually dropping right now. XRP started to run up towards 50 cents today, though. Interesting how that works out. Once again, XRP decoupling from the rest of the space. But let's take a look. We're crashing right now because this lawsuit just got dropped. We have Bitcoin right now at 27,100, 1717 for Ethereum, and XRP's back down to 47 cents. But you guys can see on the sticks right here, the XRP did a little run up right here to about almost 49 cents this morning. It has since kind of pulled back here, but it has been building this support here, getting ready for the next move up. And then we get the news here today that brought the space down, but XRP not taking too much of a hit. We do like to see that, but let's get right on into it, guys. We got a couple current events things to cover here before we get to the crypto update. So Roz Alerts shares this one breaking. Multiple agencies are responding to a runaway train carrying 180 cars heading 80 miles per hour with no one on it. I have no idea what this is, folks. I mean, this is unbelievable. Currently, numerous law enforcement, hazmat teams, and other agencies are responding to a runaway train carrying 180 train cars heading 80 miles per hour with no one on it as the crew had to jump off. It was first reported in Baker heading towards Barstow, California, but the train has crashed and derailed in Kelso, California. Police are confirming multiple train cars have been derailed and damaged. Let's continue to watch that one. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, but we finally started to see this last night. It was CNN doing a segment on de-dollarization, and now we have Fox News. So the mainstream media finally admitting, right, acknowledging the problem that we face here in the United States with our reserve currency status. Now, today it was confirmed Saudi Arabia and the UAE will buy Kenyan oil with Kenyan shillings instead of US dollars. Now, last night I had covered this statement from the president of Kenya telling people that if they're hoarding dollars to maybe reconsider. Well, now we see what they're doing. Why they're talking about this is because the deals have been done. This is change that we haven't seen in 100 years. Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates will buy Kenyan oil with Kenyan shillings instead of US dollars. Now, how, once again, how could they get someone to accept using their currencies unless they hadn't already reset it, if they haven't already done a deal, right, that's going to actually work for both sides, unlike the failing US dollar reserve currency status. And while we have President of the United States Biden, America pretends to act tough. Biden acts as if we are living in the 1980s and the US is in the same position as it was back then. Great point by John Dean. Yes, I mean, we have lost all of our standing here on the world stage while we continue to get a trust me, bro, the situation's all right from the Federal Reserve, from Joe Biden and the rest of the officials here in the United States. Daniela DiMartino Boo says all is okay. Federal Reserve Vice Chair for Supervision Michael Barr says regulators, quote, will continue to closely monitor conditions in the banking system and are prepared to use all of our tools for any size institution as needed to keep the system safe and sound. Now, remember, Michael Barr is that former advisor, board of advisors for Ripple. So he left Ripple. Now he's vice chair for supervision of the Fed. And he has been in charge of basically monitoring this whole banking collapse. And now we see the crypto space continuing to get hit by our government here in the United States. CFTC sues Binance CEO Zhao over willful evasion of U.S. laws, unregistered crypto derivatives products. Let's take a look here from CoinDesk. The U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission sued crypto exchange Binance and founder Changpeng Zhao Monday on allegations the company knowingly offered unregistered crypto derivatives products in the U.S. against federal law. The lawsuit filed in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Illinois on Monday alleged that Binance operated a derivatives trading operations in the United States, offering trades for cryptocurrencies including Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, Tether, and Binance, which the suit referred to as commodities. The suit also alleged that the company under Zhao's leadership directed its employees to spoof their locations through the use of virtual private networks. The CFTC is charging Binance with violating laws around offering futures transactions, illegal off-exchange commodity options, failing to register as a futures commission's merchant, designated contract mark or swap execution facility, poorly supervising its business, not implementing know your customer or anti-money laundering processes, and having a poor anti-evasion program. All sorts of shady stuff going on over there at Binance with CZ. And we've been talking about this. We've been warning about it. Kim.com shares this one. Was it political? Kim says, and who told you that Biden will go after CZ and Binance for having killed his golden donor goose, Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX? Now, we were watching that, right? The back and forth between Binance CZ and Sam Bankman-Fried. Two exchanges, two of the market maker magicians behind the scenes here, manipulating, rigging, and they allege up to 300 different accounts that CZ used for trading. Now, Eleanor Terrett chiming in here, sharing this one in the lawsuit. Binance, the CFTC writes that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and LTC are commodities, along with, like, what else was it? It was also Binance USD and Tether as commodities as well. But Neil Hartner, remember, Neil is the senior staff software engineer at Ripple working on ODL payments, okay? So he's currently at Ripple, chimes in. He says, unfortunately, the CFTC calling something a commodity does not mean it's not also a security. It is possible for an asset to be both commodity and security. The CFTC will not provide this clarity. Hopefully, the Ripple lawsuit will. So basically, the underlying cryptocurrency is a commodity, but it can be packaged up still into a security and offered as a security. We're about to get that clarity in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. Been a long time coming, but we're getting close. Now let's continue to look here. Kobesi letter summarizing these lawsuits. U.S. regulators just sued Binance, the world's biggest crypto exchange. Last week, regulators told Coinbase to expect enforcement action. Coinbase said regulation is one of the crypto's biggest threats. We've researched crypto lawsuits and the data is alarming. We have a little thread here. According to Yale Law School, as of 2022, over 200 individuals and class action lawsuits have been filed in crypto. This number is up 50% since 2020 and is likely near 300 as of March of 2023. Yale Law School research suggests that the $2 trillion crypto bear market will only make this worse. In comparison, in 2008 alone, close to 560 cases were filed against financial institutions with 200 plus billion in legal fees. Crypto seems to be on a similar legal path. Currently, roughly 44% of crypto lawsuits are class action suits, while 56% are non-class action. However, as larger exchanges are now under question, the number of class action suits is likely to rise. Crypto's reach has also expanded exponentially, playing into this. The types of lawsuits filed by regulators is worth looking at. 31% of crypto lawsuits are classified as securities lawsuits. This number is rising as regulators increasingly view crypto as a security. The technical definition of what crypto has become a key topic. Just today, the CFTC said that Bitcoin and Ethereum are commodities. This is one of the first lawsuits by regulators that takes that approach. Crypto enthusiasts are particularly upset about this. They say crypto is under attack by regulators. The current peak in crypto lawsuits is in 2018 at 60 cases, but we are on track to break the record in 2023. Furthermore, the collapse of FTX has brought regulatory scrutiny against the largest players in crypto. The suit against Binance is likely to be a landmark case. As larger players get involved, billions of dollars are expected to be paid in legal fees alone. In January, Coinbase paid $100 million to settle a lawsuit with New York regulators. We know that Ripple has also paid $100 million to battle their lawsuit that's still ongoing. Legal fees for FTX in January alone were $38 million. 200 plus lawyers are working on the FTX case. Notable fines and lawsuits in crypto 2023 alone include Coinbase, Binance, Silvergate, Nexo, Terraform, Genesis, Kraken, and 20 plus celebrities. The list extends well beyond these top 8, and it's only been 4 months. Look out for the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. We need to get the Kobesi letter tapped in. I gotta get him tapped in here on the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. Looking ahead, the debate about what crypto really is has become most important topic. Is crypto a currency, commodity, security, or something else? Next few months are crucial for the future of crypto. Absolutely, absolutely. Now, we get a little bit of confirmation here. Ashley Prosper shares this. This confirms that Coinbase Brian Armstrong was part of the scheme to attack Ripple, XRP, and XRP holders. The BS that Paul Grewal, who is the chief legal officer of Coinbase, spouted to Thinking Crypto Tony straight from the donkey's rear end. Forget what I said about uniting with them against the SEC. Because we go and we see they put out this statement and they said that alternatively, we may determine not to remove a particular crypto asset from Coinbase spot market even if the SEC or another regulator alleges that the crypto asset is a security, pending a final judicial determination. So, they put out this statement saying that they may decide to even leave an asset up for trading, even if the SEC is alleging that it's a security, but that is not the case on what they did with XRP and Ripple. So very interesting to watch that one. Now, I wanted to show you guys this too. We have XRP getting ready for breakout. Bobby A on Twitter shares this. Most don't realize this, as usual, but XRP has started its journey to $7 to $13. There will be huge resistance at $5 due to both fibs, and the $5 level is a huge psychological number. Strap in. Now, folks, here a little bit later, I'm going to be putting out a video in regards to how to leveraging XRP once it reaches a stable price. So I'm not really, concerned on what price XRP stabilizes at, whether that's $5, $50, or $500. But I'm gonna be putting out a video explaining what I'm going to be looking out for, what events I want to see play out. I want to see the banking crisis completed, the liquidity crisis completed. Let's see who's left standing. We'll see who has offerings for staking, for lending, for liquidity pools, for leveraging your XRP. Then we will make a determination. So I'm going to be dropping a video on that here shortly. But I think that most people just are not expecting and realizing that XRP quite possibly has already started its move to $7 to $13. It's going to be bumpy along the way. Major sell pressure coming in. You already know that as we approach the all-time high and as we approach $5. It's a huge psychological number. And then I even saw, I don't know if I can find it down below, Ian Binns, anyways, you guys know Ian Binns on Twitter. He said that he knows someone with 5 million waiting to sell at $5. And so, yeah, there's a lot of people that are going to be selling off at that level. It's going to be bumpy, but it does look like on the technical levels here that XRP has started its breakout towards $7 to $13, and we absolutely love to see it. Now, we're going to move on over and take a look here, a couple points on precious metals. JC. Another 501,000 ounces of silver out of the COMEX vaults today. Based on the gangbusters retail demand for bullion, it is likely that exchange stocks depletion is about to accelerate, resulting in a scramble by commercials to hoard inventory and a surge in prices. Now, folks, I'm not trying to induce FUD. I'm not here to give you financial advice. But if you're someone that likes the silver precious metal just like I do, these exchanges are running out, right? And they're slapping heavier premiums on top of this product as it's the supply is dwindling. And then here soon, I'm worried that they just won't have the supply. It's going to be a matter of who's not going to get their silver. We had a 200 million ounce deficit last year. I'm looking for the same thing to come in this year, maybe even more, as demand just continues to grow. One more point. Peter Grandich. The word is JP Morgan has a massive gold short derivatives position. What a shock. Never forget. We never will forget. These guys have already been caught rigging the precious metals market, and the gig is up. It's finally starting to see the financial system break, and people are pouring money back into the metals, and they're understanding that we're about to be leaving equities, and a wave of liquidity is going to be pouring into commodities, and that includes the precious metals. JP Morgan to pay $920 million fine for manipulating precious metals treasury markets. So never forget that, folks. And then just watch here, 500,000 ounces out of the silver vault today. It is happening. So right now, it's difficult to get your precious metals. Right now, it's going to be difficult to get your cryptocurrencies because we're having the Operation Choke Point continuing to expand. Now we have the CFTC getting in on some of the action. We've been warning about this. This is why we say from a fundamental level, we don't think that crypto has started to enter a bull market. XRP is a different story. It's a different reality stage lawsuit. You guys understand that. But the rest of cryptocurrency still needs to be cleaned out. And we still need to see what's going to happen here with Binance. Obviously, new lawsuit by the CFTC, okay? But for cryptocurrency, stay safe out there, folks. Get your crypto off these exchanges and have multiple options. We need multiple on-ramps, multiple off-ramps. You don't know who's going to get sued next. We're going to see, what's CZ going to do. They're going to settle up with the CFTC. Hopefully here soon, we're going to be getting that summary judgment ruling in the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit, and we could be getting clarity for XRP. That's what I'm hoping and praying for, but we're just going to have to continue to watch this one. This news today does not come as a surprise. We've been watching, we've been waiting, and this is what we've been expecting. We've positioned ourselves accordingly. You guys know what to do. Let's get tapped in over at my website, ZachRector.com, and on the way out, please do me a favor and smash the thumbs up, and we can share this message far and wide to help other individuals get tapped in with us. God bless you all. See you in the next one.